Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Doc Anime Robin. In this video, I'll be unboxing and reviewing the SH Figuarts of Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose from the Japanese anime and manga series Dragon Ball Super, and this figure is manufactured by the Bandai Tamashii Nation. Let's take a quick look before opening and taking the figure out of the case. So we have Goku Black in his Super Saiyan Rose form with 3 different face pieces. And as pretty much all the SH Figuarts, it shows this figure is very well sculpted to model after the character it's based on, and it obviously will have several different interchangeable hand parts for the super modeling purpose, which is putting on various kind of poses. I will now take the figure out of the case. So here we have the figure itself, again with the 3 different face pieces you could see earlier, and the few interchangeable hands. And also in the box they are just a little some information sheet that you can go online to see other products from the same SH Figuarts line. And here's some quick instruction manual for how you are supposed to work with these various interchangeable parts. Before going further, I want to point out that in order to maximize the effect you can do with these SH Figuarts, it's best that you have a display stand that works with these figures, so that all kinds of poses you want to put the figure through, it can work. You will need a stand to help, because there's a lot of poses you do, the figure may not be able to maintain balance, so you will need something to hold it. So let's open this case, and you want to do that slowly because you see all these small pieces here. If you open it too hard, you might send these pieces flying with the shaking. So, and here we have the figure itself. Oh, nice. It has nice balance without you trying to put doing anything really. But again, when you put on some really cool poses, you might really need the stand to work with it. So let's first explore the articulation of this figure. So the neck and head can turn left and right nicely, and obviously you can also push it to some unnatural angle, but obviously you don't want to make the figure look like he's twisting his neck. So, and you can look down. You cannot look up, unfortunately. But and on his hand, there's a rotating point at the joint between arm and shoulder. And the hand can move up. So can the fist rotate. Same thing on this side. And the shoulder can move a bit forward. This is obviously kind of moved to do some kind of for the arms too, like for the it's like some extending move articulation. And the torso can move up and down, left and right. And unfortunately, this figure cannot really do a high kick pose. It's kind of limited by its closing piece here. So this is the highest kick it can do. The knee can bend. The feet can rotate. And also bend. Obviously, to do a pose where like you maybe are standing on the toes kind of pose. And so it's very articulated, which this will enable you to do many kind of poses you want the figure to do. And let's have a close look at its default face. So it's kind of smug, smiling face, like confident, like he's dominating over the good guys. The evil smile. And let's try putting different expression on his face. And this is a standard feature for SH Figuarts, in order, at least for the humanoid figure. So in order to change the face pieces, you move like a front hair piece, and then you take the face out, and now we have a creepy faceless feature here. Now we put a different face on. Then we put it back. And this one is him going a little more serious and angry. The next one is him showing a stern expression. And the last one is him like doing a battle cry kind of expression. the first simplest pose this figure you can do is, like I said, basically a battle cry move, like a powering up, like many Dragon Ball characters do when they unleash their chi and like power up for battle. Now, in order to change the hand parts, you simply pull the hand out and then put the hand you want to switch with on. Here we have him putting on a battle stance. And here we have him with the two fingers on his forehead performing the teleportation technique, the instant transmission pose. Here we have him getting ready to fire a black Kamehameha wave. Let's look at it from the side. And this is him firing the black Kamehameha wave. Another articulation point I missed earlier, so the knee can bend, but it's like it's got a double joint, can bend all the way up, although I cannot really imagine what kind of pose would be nice to do this feature can enable for this figure. This figure is actually the second version of Goku Black that's being released into the SH Figuarts lines. So as part of this review, I want to quickly compare it to the original SH Figuarts Goku Black. And even without me opening this case, you can see, so the biggest difference between these two sets is that this one has Goku Black in his base form, not transform into the Super Saiyan Rose form, and the rest I'll show you after I taken out the main part. Now, as you can see here, the difference between the two sets is that this one has the two different headpieces that allow like the transformation effect between the base form and the Super Saiyan Rose form, and there's also the effect piece for Black Kamehameha, which is totally missing in this set. There's also the Chi Energy Blade, that's like the signature weapon for Goku Black, which is also missing in this set. In short, basically this set is far less equipped than the original set. So let's see the difference between the two, which is kind of obvious. It's primarily in color. In the original figure, he has his clothes is black as it should appear, and the hair is more pink. Then here's like magenta kind of color, which is like purple and pink mixed, and his suit is also more violet and black. And the reason of this coloring pattern is to emulate like when Goku Black turned into the Super Saiyan Rose form, and when he's like really charged up with his ki, a little again violet colorings could show around his body. So that's kind of why the second figure art said its name Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose, and while the first was simply named Goku Black because this one is kind of totally gauge tour showing the coloring of Rose, and when it's charged with his ki energy aura kind of color, except it doesn't come with the aura. So based on the comparison and every feature I showed you guys in this video, it's apparent that this one is far less so based on everything I showed everyone in this video and the comparison we made between this figure and the original SH Figuarts Goku Black, so this one is far less accessorized. It doesn't have as many interchangeable parts, and it does definitely cannot put on the transformation effect between Goku Black's base form and the Super Saiyan Rose form. So for most collector, the original Goku Black SH figure art might be more appealing, but that is not to say this one doesn't have any merit. For one, again, its coloring, especially the Super Saiyan Rose hair color, it's more vibrant than the original Super Saiyan Rose from the Goku Black's SH figure art. So if that may be enough for you to decide it has a better appearance, and also the set is at least half the price than the original Goku Black, so maybe the low price is enough for some people to prefer this set instead. And simplicity can also be interesting because it doesn't have as many hand pieces, so it's not as difficult to play with. And although maybe you'll feel better to simply to have both, so you can have like some mix match of the feature, like the Black Kamehameha wave effect from the first set. You can definitely try to make it compatible and play on this one, and as well as the energy chi play. Maybe you can try to see if it works out with this one. So and that's also the main merit for this figure, that it's a little easier to figure out and less complication. Although I think this one is probably still gonna be less appealing because again it's a little more emulate too much of an alternate version, so maybe most fans would prefer like more real like things. And also the greatest weakness for this is now it make again the more purplish coloring is to emulate like when he's charged with the ki aura, but since this set doesn't have that, and which is kind of usual for SH figure out not to come with like too much special effect, you would have to buy those separately. So that's again still a downside, and most people would probably prefer not to have the something that need to be like extra parts for embellishment. Yeah. But again, the coloring, I believe it's most appealing effect. So if that's your main criteria for collection, you might want to consider this over the original Goku Black. And again, this one's relatively low price among the SH figure art line, so it's not too expensive to get. That's gotta count for something. And this wraps up my review for this figure. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any question, please post them in the comment section. And please check out my other videos in my channel. Thank you.